Hands deep in the dirt, sweat on your brow. Roots find a way, we don't know how. Seeds of hope in the silent ground. Cutting through the noise, plant love profound. Nurture this life as the sun beats down. Facing the storm, we don't turn around. Bounty from the earth, teaching us to be. From tiny seeds to towering trees.
Welcome back to the Keep Growing podcast, where we dig into the dirt of gardening here in the Mid-Ohio Valley. I'm your host, John Morgan, and today we're diving into this week's highlights, April 5th through April 11th, 2025. Spring is in full swing, and there's plenty to plant and explore as we roll through this week. So grab your trowel, a cup of coffee, and let's get growing. Alright, let's kick things off with a couple of exciting events happening this week. First up, on Friday, April 11th, the Bussard Library in Gallipolis, Ohio, is hosting a raised bed gardening presentation at 6 p.m., with me presenting. If you're in the area or willing to make the trip, this is a free event you won't want to miss. We're diving into the ins and outs of raised bed gardening, perfect for anyone looking to maximize their space or keep their plants happy and healthy. It's a great chance to pick up some pro tips and maybe even chat with fellow gardeners. Have you tried raised beds before? Let me know on Facebook or X. I'd love to hear your take. Then on Saturday, April 12th, Bob's Market is back at it with our annual Spring Color Tour. Starting at 2 p.m. at our production facility in Mason, West Virginia, this is a fun, free event where you'll get a guided tour of our massive greenhouse operation, plus a presentation on spring gardening. We're throwing in snacks and door prizes too. Who doesn't love a little bonus? It's a fantastic way to see how the pros grow on a big scale and get inspired for your own garden. If you're going, tag Bob's Market in your pics. Now, let's get into the planting plan for this week. Outdoors, it's time to seed carrots, leaf lettuce, parsley, and parsnips. These cool season crops are perfect for early spring. Carrots and parsnips bring that sweet earthy vibe, while leaf lettuce is your go-to for fresh greens in no time. Quick tip, make sure your soil's nice and loose for those root veggies. They need space to grow deep and strong. Indoors, we're starting dill and celery for transplants. Dill's a game changer for pickling and adding a punch to your dishes. And celery's a slow but steady winner. Trust me, those homegrown stalks are worth the wait. Get them going in trays under a grow light, and you'll be set for summer. And if you're ready to think bigger, this is the week to plant fruit trees, hazelnut trees, shallots, and strawberries. Strawberries are my personal favorite. Easy to grow, quick to fruit, and nothing beats that ripe berry straight from the plant. A few more tasks to tackle this week. Order your sweet potato slips if you haven't yet. They'll need warm soil later on, so you're prepping now for a big payoff down the road. Think roasted sweet potatoes from your own backyard. Also apply crabgrass control to keep those pesky weeds in check. It's all about timing with that one. And don't forget to turn your compost pile. Give it a good mix. Let the air in and watch those scraps turn into gold. Finally, let's take a look at the weather forecast for the Mid-Ohio Valley. With the cold front expected to be north of our area for a good part of the day today, expect a decent warm-up, with rather warm and muggy conditions for this time of year. The main cold front will cross the region Sunday morning, and the last round of rain will push across the region from west to east. An additional inch of rain is expected to fall area-wide Sunday. with slightly higher amounts across southeast Ohio. This can continue to bring flooding issues, which is why the flood watch has been extended through Sunday evening at the time of recording. There's a limited severe weather threat Sunday as well, mainly for damaging wind gusts. Instability will be very limited Sunday, but wind shear will remain plentiful and downpours can bring strong winds aloft down to the surface. In addition, a few river basins are forecast to reach either minor or moderate flood stage Sunday across southeast Ohio. This includes the Muskingum River at Beverly and the Hocking River at Athens. These water rises are all due to runoff from recent rainfall. Sunday's temperature gradient will be large from northwest to southeast. Temperatures will only reach about 40 across southeast Ohio Sunday, while temperatures across portions of southern West Virginia and southwest Virginia will reach the lower 60s ahead of the cold front. High pressure will finally build back into the region Monday after several days of very wet weather. Chilly weather will return for Monday and Tuesday in a post-frontal air mass, with highs only expected to reach the 50s Monday and 40s Tuesday. Overnight, lows in the 20s are expected Monday night and Tuesday night. Any sensitive plants that are currently outside should be brought inside during this time. I would also recommend covering any garden plants. Temperatures will moderate back to the 60s by Wednesday and Thursday as a ridge moves back into the Ohio Valley. The next chance for precipitation will arrive late in the week as an upper-level low develops over the area. However, there is low confidence in this later forecast because of model disagreements. So, as we roll into next week, what's on your growing list? Are you hitting up the raised bed presentation or the spring color tour? Maybe you're knee-deep in garden prep or turning the compost with Grin. Gardening's all about those small, steady steps forward, and that's what we're here for on Keep Growing, to keep you inspired and in the dirt. If you've got garden plans or pics from those Bob's Market events, find us on Facebook or X at Bob's Market. That's it for today, folks. Keep your hands in the soil and your eyes on the seasons. I'll catch you next week on the Keep Growing podcast. For full show notes, find us online at bobsmarket.com/keepgrowing. Copyright 2025, Bob's Market and Greenhouses, Incorporated.